candy or anything. We just like walked around and like we were just already late. So we just got in the locker room and people came in and we got scared obviously, so we hid.
And those side the lockers.
Yeah, the other ones, I don't know if they gotten their phone taken away because Jackie, our coach, was like, take their phones away. Jasmine hasn't yet. Yeah, I saw Jazzy call or something.
Yeah, Jasmine said that her mom hasn't told her like anything, like she hasn't talked to her about the topic. And Juliana, she said she got her phone back like to do homework.
Oh yeah. I don't know how my mom's gonna react, but the short version, like if they tell you, like I don't know, I'm not a good storyteller. People tell me, but like the short version is, we went to the locker room and we stayed there. We first went and there was goddesses in there. So we left and waited for them to leave. And then we came back in and we stayed there for like 20 minutes and we were just like chill, relaxed, and we heard someone come in and we all like, and we hid behind like this little thing. And they were in there for like 7 minutes and we're just like in the back like, and I don't know if like a girl was sick or something because another, like it was one girl, she came in, she went to the bathroom, and then another girl came in and she's like, oh, are you okay? Like, do you need water or Gatorade? I have Gatorade. Do you want some? Like, let me know what you need and stuff like that. And then they left, and then Sid, one of the PE teachers, came in, and I don't know what she was doing, but she was grabbing something from like this little small kind of glass room only for like teachers. And she got something and she stayed in there for like 3 minutes and then she left. And then I think she came back again, she left again, and then the dance teacher came in to use the bathroom. And she left again. So we're like, oh, okay, like, let's, like, because we got scared and we're like, oh, let's just hide in the lockers, So we hid in the lockers, and then I think one of the goddesses that were in there said something, and she came in and she goes, who's in here? And like, no one said anything. We were like,
bro, it's always the goddesses.
Yeah, we did not talk at all. Like, we didn't respond. We just stayed quiet. And she kept asking, she's like, who's in here? Who's in here? She kept walking, like, around. She walked and she saw Erica. Because Erica was, like, in the little locker rooms, like, they have, like, these little diamond-shaped holes in them. And you can see through it a little. In, like, the top and the bottom. And Erica, I don't know, I think she looked up and she locked eyes with the lady. She's like, what are you doing in there? And then like, Erica, Jasmine, because she walked like closer and she's like, what are you guys doing in there? And she's like, are you guys skipping? Like, all this stuff. And they get out. I stayed in. I was like, I'm not getting out. But before that, she went out. She comes in. She's like, oh, like, who's in here? Who's in here? She walks around a little and she leaves. And they get out. Oh my god. And I'm like, guys, stay in, like. And they got out, and I stayed in, and that's when she, like, came in, and she's like, what are you guys doing? And, like, they tried hiding back in the things, and she saw Erica, and she's like, what are you guys doing? And they all get out, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So, me, I got a jacket, and I was wearing, my school uniform pants, so I was like this in the locker room, and I put the jacket here so you could like cover it. So I was like, so you couldn't see my uniform pants under. And I was wearing a white jacket, and I put my hoodie on, and I tucked my hair back so you couldn't see it, and I put my head down. So I don't know, like, no one really is gonna stare in the locker room and be like, oh, what is that? You kind of just like see it on the outside, and you're like, whatever, they have stuff in there. So she comes out and she starts asking them all questions, and I was still in there, and I was literally shaking. Like, I see my knee, I'm so like, and I feel myself like shaking. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I stay in there, and she's like, come on, girls, like, I'm gonna take you to the office. She called our coach Jackie, saying like, oh, I found 3 of your cheerleaders, because she noticed one of the girls that had a cheer thing on, and she goes, you're cheerleaders. So then she called Jackie. She's like, oh, like, I have 3 of your cheerleaders. Like, I found them skipping in the locker rooms. And, like, she's like, come on, come on, come on. And she noticed because I was dumb and I left my book bag and my shoes outside. And she's like, wait a minute, whose stuff are those? And
Oh my god.
Is there another girl in here? Like, what are you guys doing in here? She's like, who's in here? And then she, like, sees me, I guess. And she goes, are you serious? And then another, like, staff comes in, one of the PE teachers, and she goes, there's another girl in here. And then the lady's like, oh my god, really? So there's 4 girls. And she's like, yeah, haha, there's 4 girls in here hiding. And then she sees me, so I already get out. She's like, oh my god. And she's like, I don't got time for this, all this stuff. And then she's like, come on, let's go. We need to go to the office and stuff. I hid. If I only put my book bag and my shoes in a locker room, I wouldn't have gotten caught.